We welcome you to TPP The Peasant Podcast. We are the community's DayZ console podcast, featuring owners, coders, streamers and players from the game we all love. We discuss everything from updates to ideas to help the community and devs understand what it's like to play console DayZ. I am the Greedy Peasant. I'm a Twitch streamer, content creator. I'm out to show off what console can do with its tools and to show off its community it has out there. I think it's got one of the best communities around. If you cut through all the little darkened parts on the edge, inside is an absolutely gorgeous sweet fruit. Of course, we've got our co-hosts in today. They come from each side of the DayZ play style. ADKCue is a massive role player with the love for the survival aspects of the game and is heavily involved in the community. Smileysgotagun is a Twitch streamer who's back on Fridays and a content creator on TikTok who's out to meet the weird and wonderful people of DayZ. Welcome to the podcast, people. So before we kick off, we'd like to play homage to someone in the community. I'm going to give the reins over to Mr. Q.
Morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Right, so we all know that the devs occasionally put in memorial crosses for those that have passed on, whether it be for families and friends that have contacted them or whether it's their community that have got hold of the devs and asked them to do it. So it's not a small feat to have a cross put in for you. This cross here is especially for a man named Wodal Tanker. Now, Wodal's a member of, or was a member of quite a few different communities, quite a lot of the larger ones from PC, so it's not so much to do with us, but nevertheless, he was quite a happy-go-lucky guy. Everything that I ever seen from Wodal was always positivity and happy vibes. He was always dishing in the gifts and the biddies, and he was all down quite a nice guy. But unfortunately, a little over 12 months ago, Mr. Tanker took his own life. It's a very sad thing to have happen. It happens well too often. So I think a lot of why I want to bring us here today is not just to pay homage to Wodal, but just to remind everybody, if you're starting to feel sad or unhappy and start to introvert yourself, to reach out to friends and family, and maybe not even friends and family, reach out to members of the community that you may not often talk to. Because it's sad to know that a lot of people just bury themselves into their own head and life gets on top of them too much,
Definitely,
and it also goes for it also goes for everybody else, reach out to those that you might not talk about often or you might not even know that they're going through something, It doesn't take 2 seconds just to message someone and ask them, hey, how you doing?
Yep. Especially if you get that gut instincting.
That's it, I've had suicide touch my life a few times with a few close people, and it's always the people that you never ever think it's going to happen to, Someone could seem like they're on top of the world, but it could just, something be chewing at them on the inside. So it's really important that we reach out to those that we love to make sure that they're okay.
100%. So this particular cross is located just above the outlook of below the airfield, just below the tanks, hence his name. Or should I say just above the tanks? So next time you're cruising in the Belota, maybe stop by and pay a little homage.
Yes, indeed.
A part of our show that we've been running for a little while, a little competition we've had. It's called Community Vibes Competition. It was all about getting with the community or in the community and taking some screenshots, showing off the service, showing off those sorts of things. So first of all, we had our group love, which was who could get the most people into one photo. The price for that was a 6-month subscription to the DayZ Trader Bot. Our winners for that is Atomic RP. Now, as you can see by Atomic RP, they're absolutely massive photo. So we'll be getting in contact with them via Discord. Don't worry about what's happening behind the scenes. Just because it went black around the edges doesn't mean we crashed. So big congratulations to Atomic RP. We'll be getting in contact with them. They've earned themselves a 6 months subscription to the DayZ Trader Bot and Kill Feed. Our winner for our family values, which was a creative photo of some crew, more than 3 people. The winner for that is Jappy Fish from Soldier's Rest. So they got the winner for the family values. They've won themselves a 1-month subscription to the DayZ Trader Bot. So we'll be getting in contact with them. And then our last but not least is our Lone Wolf hashtag. And this goes to the last DayZ mods, looking out into the distance of nothingness. I think this really represents what it's like to be a lone wolf, that you're sometimes all by yourself out in a big vast world. So he'll also be copping a 1-month subscription to the DayZ Trader Bot. We'll be running another competition next week to get involved with that. So if you want to earn your server free kill feed, as well as a trader bot that goes with it, definitely come and get involved in the show. Keep out the details for the competition channel. But once again, we'd like to thank those winners: Atomic RP, Soldier's Rest, and Last DayZ Mod. Absolutely wicked photos there. Absolutely
Congratulations,
brilliant.
guys.
100%. Welcome, everybody, to the podcast. Hope you're having an absolutely wicked day. We have Adz Salem and the Third Order here. Our first faction on the show. We were a little scared driving back. We thought the place would be on fire, or you'd had taken all the cars and based the place in.
The place was on fire about 20 minutes ago, but...
That's sweet as. We just had to do a little run through at down the other end of town. Very important course. Talk about mental awareness and a little memorial to one of the people in the community. We introduced Q, but we didn't introduce our other partner in crime. I suppose we'll call her that. She is the dastardly criminal of the co-host takeover. Smiley's got a gun. Welcome.
I can't wait for today.
Yeah, I bet you can't.
I can't wait for today.
So, since you were down here
juicy.
running the guests, who do we have left to right? We'll start with Mr. Wookie. That's Smiley. That's you. That's you.
Oh, me? Introduce them?
Yeah.
Oh, introduce themselves. Oh. Okay, well, I know that this one on my right is Sibbo, and then we've got Adz, and then we've got Nicole, and the Bush Wookie was... Oh, hang on. Rebs.
Jay.
Must be Rebs.
Rebs.
Jay.
Yes,
Sorry.
hello.
What was it?
Hi guys.
They are revs.
Ravs.
Rebs? Or
No,
Jay?
James.
Both
Either or.
Either.
Whatever you feel like.
In-game or out games, we
He
don't
takes it
mind.
both ways.
That's it. We don't mind either way. All right.
Telling you, bruv, I'm going to have to head over to Unwritten so I can jump in on some more story
yeah.
time.
Get some
I'm liking these stories.
you
get
can-
some slavery going.
You can come and be a slave.
Yeah,
Get a
get-
slave going, man. It's all good.
Yeah, the
Oh, I'd love to
slavery's
be a
good.
slave.
That's it. She's
Yeah.
It's actually good crack, to be fair, being a slave.
I will take you to be a slave master, you know?
no. Not
No, I'd love to get all
Sorry, I'm
of
just gonna
fucking
top
submissive
up my
and
drink.
shit,
chuck,
man.
chucked in a dog
Fucking oath.
cage and fed food.
Yeah, and spat on and shit. Being on that.
Sign me up.
Oh, yep. You say that now. But we haven't got it to co-host takeover yet. So, We're going to start with questions for the entire faction to start off with, and then I'll ask Adz about his content creation and stuff. So, to the entire group, first of all, obviously, what's the name of your group and how long have you been together?
We're the Third Order, and we've been together like 2 or 3 years, I'd say now.
Wow,
Yeah, been a long. Started unofficial, all bumped into each other. Well, I bumped into Scion, 4440, which is an Asian Pacific server.
Yeah.
Met in Gorka. I was running around as a paramedic, and so I was new to the game, to be fair.
Oh, is this the
we could tell by
story
the
of how it happened?
That's it. How did it all? We want to know the origin story. We could tell you were new. You were running around as a paramedic in DayZ.
Yeah. Early days.
Early days.
Early days, wasn't it? Dr. Sanjay. Yeah. Was it Dr. Sanjay at that
No,
time?
no. That was the Gorka paramedic.
The Gorka paramedic.
Role played
that's
unofficial.
So me and my friends had literally just started playing the game. We'd only been playing the game for about 2 weeks, and we decided we started on low pop servers, and then we decided, screw it, we're gonna go on to a high pop. And the first time that I met Adz, we were in Gorka, just at the well, chilling out, and there he is, running past in his paramedic outfit. I was like, "Hello, who are you?" He was like, "Oh, name's Adz. How are you getting on?" And then we just got to talking, and his brother actually killed one of my pals at the well while he was taking a drink. And then, yeah, that was it from there. I don't think we've had a couple of days spare from then on.
Yeah. That was 2020, like November time.
Mm.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
And then
showed me all the ropes and the skills and drills.
Yep. And is that when the Third Order was branded?
We weren't branded as the Third Order until we went on to 4500.
Yep.
And then we seen there was a lot of factions on there, so we thought we need to come up with a name here.
Yeah, got to have a name for your
The name
group.
was a tricky one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The name was a tricky one to figure out. To be fair.
How was that decision made? Scissor, paper, rock?
So, no, we decided that everybody was going to come up with a name, and that we would choose from a pool, and we would have a vote to what the best name was. But at the time, we were playing on third-person server.
Yep.
And there was a few of us that were quite fond of Star Trek. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars. So
he's gonna kill you for that.
I originally came up. I've had a few beers, so
yeah, that's
don't mind
fine.
me.
That's fine.
I was wanting to Star
We
Wars.
originally came up with the first. So we tried to amalgamate First Order from Star Wars into another name, and then we decided, because we were playing on a third-person server, that we would call it the Third Order instead of the First Order, because we play on a third-person server. That's what we do. But now we get quite a lot of comments that it's more of a radical thing. So if you think of the Third Reich,
Yeah.
You get a
stuff
lot
like
of
that. So
Yeah,
we get that,
like
but
a rebel squad.
It's got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a rebel squad.
It's got nothing to
you're
do
not the
with
law. You're
anything
not.
like that.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah.
It's got to do
So we
with.
came up with the Third Order,
Oh. That's
That's
and then we get the
That's
third,
cool, isn't it?
third everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only because the name comes from playing on a third-person server.
And bloody Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, don't get it wrong this time. Don't get it wrong this time. You'll
Yeah, I
be
know.
shot when you get back to camp.
That'll be me, dude.
So, when it comes to a faction, obviously, there's got to be certain roles inside it to that people obviously are better at. What are some of the roles that are inside your faction or people play when it comes to either raiding, getting bases, establishing? Do any of you guys have certain tasks that you take care of?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We've got a very firm rank structure and role order. So the rank structure will start at the head, so the head of the organisation. So Adz came up with all of the ranks. You sort of thought of like a gangster mob sort of rank system.
Yeah, nice.
So the head of the third order would be Adz, and then
We vote for the
Adz
head.
will
So.
take the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only
Like,
position that's ever voted is the head.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got voted in as head, and then underneath that we've got a boss, which is what Sight is. Then we've got another one, Slowking. He's probably asleep now though. He's a boss. And then we've got Chief underneath that. And we've actually got Warden as a rank. I know he's on this podcast quite a bit though, isn't he?
Yep.
No, mate.
Really? Is he?
Well, yeah. No, Warden's the rank name. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's not Warden.
Ah.
It-
Big
That's
drop.
what-
it's like
I knew
I
that
was gonna
confused
say,
us.
you got a cub rag in your squad?
He's just decided to flip over.
And then
Yeah,
underneath
so-
that we've got Ruffian, and then Runners, and then Rimmers is the lowest rank. They're new recruits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, on top of that, we've got
Okay.
loads of. So you've got your ranks, and then you've got your roles underneath that. So every person's assigned maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 different roles. So we've got like CQB guys who are the close quarter battle guys, who are the guys that we will send into a fight. And then you've obviously got people like Jay Revs over there. He's a ghillie. He'll sit and provide overwatch into any sort of scenario that we're getting ourselves into, even if we're going into like talk to a group about taxes or anything like that. He'll push up into the trees and he'll just give us overwatch from his position. And then like your usual ones, medics, scouts, guys pushing out, finding things. Then we've got like carriers. So our carriers will carry any extra kit and equipment that's needed, and then we've also got a role called Swiss, who's just a Swiss Army knife.
That's Mika,
So it's a
Mika in it.
Yeah,
He's
Mika.
always got everything you need.
He's- yeah.
Mika.
Oh, the
he's
kitchen
got a spare
sink.
pair of boots if
Yeah.
you need it. Yeah, the kitchen sink. If you need boots, he's got
Yeah.
boots. If you need fucking a face mask, he's got it somewhere hidden away in his kit. And then we've got specialist roles like explosive carriers, guys that know how to breach a building or carry all of our explosives. So they're the sort of like different roles that we've got within it. And obviously Adz explained the ranks that we've got.
Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. It's
Damn.
What goes
Yeah.
into it?
there's a lot that goes into it when it comes to faction organisation.
Yeah. If you don't
Ours isn't
organise
like
it,
that,
it's just
boss.
going to go to chaos.
Ours isn't like that at all, boss.
Yeah, we got a Discord.
Yeah, we got
I think we are pretty
That's all you
well.
need.
That's what I
Yeah.
We are a
That's what you
pretty
need,
well
man.
structured sort of group. Like as
Yeah.
was saying, like with the roles. Like the Spinal Third Order have been together for a few years as well now. So like when one of us drops off, there's always someone there to replace them. In terms of how close we all are.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, so everyone's
that's
replaceable. Nice.
not so much everyone's replaceable as such, but I mean like if someone's got IRL stuff to deal with, like
Yeah,
someone could
always
step up in that place.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've always got cover. We've always got backup.
Yeah, nice. So, who's the most experienced in the group? Who gets looked to for?
That'd be Adz. 100%. It's
Yeah.
Adz. Every day of the week. He's got fucking 700,000 hours on this game.
Nearly a year, I think.
He's on it.
Oh, you're
You
up to
need
the
something- you
7K
need something
mark.
done, it's Adz.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
once you hear that
Final.
7K, that's 1 year of officially playing it straight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's
shit.
to be fair, amongst the OG group,
Yep.
we've racked up a fair few hours. To be fair,
Yeah, definitely.
we've got a fair few thousand hours between us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Fair few.
nice. Very nice. Which is what
Everybody
you
helps
need.
everybody though, so which is good.
It seems like a very tight faction, a well organised faction, which is exactly what you need. What's your process of recruiting new members? How do you gain that trust and how do you work your way into the
It's
fabric?
a difficult one to be fair, because we've been playing so that like we've got specific sections. So we've got the OG group, which is the majority of the guys here, and it's a difficult thing to trust somebody new to come in. So there's that.
Yep.
There's that element of, especially on the server we're on the now, unwritten. There's that element of, are we getting backsided by somebody?
Espionage.
Somebody trying to inside us here. Yeah, the whole espionage is it's a crazy chaotic thing. But what we'll do usually is, if somebody wants to join, they'll make themselves known that they want to join, and then we'll send them out on a run, or what we call the run. We'll strip them down of everything they've got, and then they get one item, so they can pick one item from the stuff that they've dropped to leave with. And then they'll get given 30 seconds, and they have to bail out. And they get given, is it 24 hours? 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
They've got to go away with absolutely nothing, with whatever they've picked up, and then they can come back to us. But when they come back, they've got to be, as we are now, they've got to be fully kitted. They've got to have a sniper rifle, they've got to have some sort of assault rifle, they've got to have plate carrier, helmet, they need to have food, water, be able to sustain themselves. And that's just to show us that they know how to play the game.
Yep.
Because we don't want to be having to teach them.
That's it.
And being like, right,
don't want to babysit.
This is how you can. Yeah. We're not here.
We're
to
an in-game
babysit.
faction at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. We've got bigger, better things to be going on than teaching you how to make a fucking rag out of a fucking flag. Bigger, better things to do.
Yep.
Once they came back from the run, they'll then get brought into the faction, but they'll go into the rank of Rimmer, which is obviously our lowest rank, and they'll get given a tent in Rimmer Village. So we have a little village of large tents, which is called Rimmer Village. So they'll get like a large tent to store their kit in, and they'll stay in that position until they prove themselves within the faction. It can take. Some guys have come in and they've taken 2 weeks and they've proven themselves, but we've got 3 at the moment that have been in that position for a good month or so, and still yet to prove that they're capable enough to come into the group, and that we trust them enough to come into the group.
Yeah.
And it is a joint decision from everybody for a promotion from Rimmer to Runner. Because once you get Runner, once you get promoted to Runner, you'll then be given a room, like your own space.
And a profile picture.
And a profile, yeah, you'll get your PFP specifically designed by Adz Salem.
Oh, so.
Yeah, let them pick their heads and then just make them a profile picture.
Yeah, so it's
a
lengthy process.
TikTok as well. Yeah.
But it has to be. It has to be. I mean, even
we're on it every day, so.
Yeah, I used to run a big faction on official back in the early days, and the amount of people and the ways they get in from other factions is amazing. You've got to have that 100% trust and gut feeling, because if not, it can be you who made the decision, or you and the top guys who made the decision, who then kills your whole crew and makes you look like a fool.
Yeah, definitely. I think
and the amount of
sorry.
On you go.
That's what killed. That's what killed my faction, was a lot of insiding from other factions, and we were just a bit not so thorough like you guys.
The thing
You
is
just let anyone get deep inside you, Q. You just let anyone get deep inside you, man. What's the problem?
But this is it. We've learned from our own prevalence the amount of factions that we've insided, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Revs is one of our best insiders.
He hates doing it though.
He's insided the two factions, and he's done a good job at it as well.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jay.
Who's that?
that's it, James.
I'm
James.
totally
Right.
zooming in on
This
you
guy.
right now. I'm getting a good look at you.
Get his picture.
This is where we've got all our experience.
Jumped into the ocean.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to change his character model. He'll be a new man tomorrow. He'll be a new man.
Yeah, that's it, once it's done.
Um,
But this is
Wait,
how
does he
we've
put on
learned
different voices
to
and
make
stuff?
sure that it's deep. Oh,
Does he put on does he do a whole thing?
No.
No,
takes
he
his
just
profile
walks in.
picture.
he just walks in
Yeah.
and just is like, what's happening? Changes his profile and he's good to go. It's brilliant.
yeah. Especially if you're...
Sorry, Bob.
If you're new to the game of factions and espionage and how to get inside and how to get into the chats of other factions to find base codes to make raiding easily, your faction will get chewed up pretty quickly, especially if you come in with a flex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because these guys have been here for 3 years, so they know all the ins and outs. They know how to just sway yourself in, because everyone's looking to recruit. Everyone wants numbers. But it's that fine
yeah.
line of how you let them into the fold is the biggest thing.
Yeah, this is it. And this is why we've got such a stringent procedure to stop that from happening.
Yeah,
is
because it can be the end. It can be the end. So, as a faction, what is your goal when you hit a server, or either official, or I know you're in unwritten RP at the moment.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a lot of the stuff that's on Insta and on TikTok of you guys traveling with slaves and stuff from one end of the map to the other, and it's a different aspect of the game, especially in apocalypse
Yeah.
world, which could be legit. You know, there's when it comes down to it, the human trafficking will be a massive thing because it's this expensive currency.
Yeah, there's no law as well, so
That's it. So, what is your goal when you hit a server? What do you want to do, and what does your faction want to project?
we usually always try and build a base to start with, and then just take it from there. Really, just get everyone geared. We're always stacked with gear. That's another thing. But we love going on raids. We love just getting out there. But with Unwritten, it's been less about the PvP, and we wanted to come up with something that we could do. So that's why we came up with the slave trading. It's our thing.
Yeah, because it's important to have
Yeah.
running gear all the time and just trekking the map can turn it into a running simulator, as DayZ sometimes referred to.
Yeah.
So you definitely need to find something to keep you, active and continually sourcing. How do you run a slave trader on a video game?
It's a good question.
It is a good question, to be fair, and it's a difficult one. Just to add on from what Adz was saying is, like, when we were running official, it was the same old. When it was just build a base, run to Zeleno, get there, get raided, right, fight, yeah, I've died, right, move to the next one. So Adz says once we move to Unwritten, we need to come up with a thing, and slave trading was that thing. But to keep a slave trading business open and do it well on a game
And profitable.
and profitable is a difficult thing to do, but we managed to do it quite well.
Isn't it?
Especially, where we're located is very good because it's a lot of the spawns are where we are.
Oh yeah, harvesting the
There's a lot of
fresh.
A lot
Yeah,
of-
'cause it's
yeah,
not coastal
yeah,
spawns
we'll-
on Unwritten.
Yeah, it's not coastal. It's all northern spawns. So we're in Novaya Petrovka. So all these random newbie freshies seem to be rocking up at our front gate thinking that they can get some food and some
big
water
base.
to move on. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, nice walls.
Yeah, we
I
just go.
get some
Yeah, we got
food.
food. Bring them in and then.
Yeah, we got
say,
food.
Right.
Yeah.
Obvious stuff.
Yeah,
Get in the
drop
cage.
stuff, get in that cage.
And then when we get him in the cage, we put him through a medical examination. We got a nurse and we got a doctor. RP wise, and then
Yeah.
they'll give him an examination, and then once they pass
Yeah,
that, we
sure,
put him
RP
into
wise.
RP wise.
Yeah, RP-wise.
We've got Nurse Weasley and Dr. Sanjay.
Weasley.
Dr.
Nurse Weasley, that's what it
Sanjay
was.
is a ruthless man, and I could probably. So we've actually got a full slave report of every slave that we've ever captured.
Oh, wow.
That goes into the Discord. And Dr. Sanjay's record isn't too great on
Atrocious.
keeping them alive. Usually they will die. Usually they
They
will
usually
die.
bleed out at the end.
During
They
the
either
medical.
bleed out or they get the wrong. Yeah, get the
During
wrong
the
blood
medical,
during
yeah.
the medical.
During their medical.
During their medical, they
Have you ever
don't
kept one
pass.
though? Have you ever kept a slave?
Oh yeah.
We did.
Like as a pet? Like a pet?
Yeah, we
Just
had-
gone,
we
you
had
know what?
one
What
we'll
guy
was
do
his
called
this
fucking name again?
Stephen Freeman.
Stephen
Every
Freeman.
morning we'd
Stephen
log in,
Freeman.
and we had him in a fishing cage, so it's like a cage just on the end of the stream, and you can just literally just fish there. We just leave slaves in there, but we wake up every morning, the tent would just be filled with fish every single morning.
He's just in there fishing away.
Yeah.
Played
He
his
was there
part.
for what? 2 or 3 weeks? Yeah,
2 or
2 or 3
3
weeks he was
Yeah.
there for. Like in real time, 2 or 3 weeks, just
Yeah. He'd love
fishing
it.
away. He
We
thought
do
it was
have like
brilliant.
a system.
He was free to go at any point. He was called Stephen Freeman, so when we put him through the medical, they either pick fish or fight. So they'll either fight another slave or they'll fish, and then
Fish or fight for freedom.
Fight
Yeah,
for your
that's the
freedom
one.
or fish for your freedom.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
In
hectic.
a
That's what you
nutshell.
got.
So if any of your slaves progress their way to actually becoming one of your faction members?
Good question.
to
Yeah.
2 of the rimmers at the moment have been slaves, haven't they? I think
Yeah.
Richard and
Richard
Jameson.
and Jameson, yeah.
Jameson
Both were
Yeah.
both were slaves, and
came
came back after they'd either fished or fought, and said they
I'll
want to
check
join.
what they did actually on the report. Oh shit.
They
And
wanted
then,
back in.
Yeah, they wanted back in, and
Which
now
is-
they're both in rimmers.
Yeah, Jameson fought for his freedom.
Still
He
on the
actually beat Sneeze in a fist fight in the octagon.
He did,
And
yeah.
I'll try and find Richard. We've got 83 slaves on this report. 84 slaves on this report. So give me a second.
Holy fuck.
Holy crap.
84
shit, yeah.
slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
so since we joined
I'm
Unwritten, we've had
impressed.
84 slaves.
That's
March, I
So
think
you
it
can
was,
go-
who joined.
It's actually brilliant. You can go through it. So 0001 or 0002 is Dave, and he was set free. 003 is Brian, he died. 004 Matty, he was sold.
so, what was he
it's
sold
definitely-
for?
I think we sold
The
him
first
for
one we sold
medium
was-
10.
Yeah, medium 10. Yeah.
Sold
medium
him
tent.
for a
two,
million.
two random guys were walking past base, and we just
Yeah.
we held them
Brilliant.
up and said, "Have you got to buy a slave?" And they're like, "Yeah." What have you got? You want medium 10? And I think the slave ended up killing both of them.
Yeah, he ended up shooting him, didn't
Ruthless.
he? You can tell when Sanjay came in as well. So 58 died in his medical.
Oh yeah, died on
60
medical,
died in his
on
medical.
that's what. That's
61
what.
died on medical.
So that's what the.
64 died on his medical. Dr.
66,
Sanjay's just
70,
handing out death.
literally.
Ridiculous.
Just if the
Yeah,
coroner
ridiculous.
comes round, I suggest you burn that report just to cover the doctor's ass. It seems like his medicals went a little downhill. Oh, that's hectic. That is crazy. Well, that's absolutely good to see. You guys have really taken on the RP and mixed it well with your faction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds wicked. Definitely have to pop in and get slaved up and come for a little, get sold for a 10. Hold me up at the front for
As long as you
Oh,
don't get
yeah.
Sanjay, you're good.
yeah, that's it, yeah.
Actually, you know
Get
what?
this way, so you'll be
You
alright.
know what, bruv? You know what they mentioned before? They've actually never been raided on there yet.
Oh, really?
Try it.
You should
Yeah.
come and raid us.
We're waiting for it, man. We're waiting for it.
Oh, you know we'll have a good raid against you guys. Come on, bruv. Let's get
Yeah,
the cult
fucking
together
right.
and jump on there.
And jump on there and
we'll
have
do a
another
little,
crack?
Little raid.
Like Zell old
They've
school
got a,
style?
they've got
Yeah,
a
we do.
siege week coming up as well on there.
Yeah. Siege week happens.
Ooh.
So the week
Alright.
before they wipe, every big faction will get put on a siege week. So one day of the week, everyone will get raided. So they'll change the spawns outside the people's base. Then the people who own the base have to defend it during the siege. So
Oh,
I think we'll be getting put on that though.
nice.
We've been stacking up landmines just for it.
When the whole server turns against you, but that'd be, I suppose that's the pinnacle of faction raiding, especially a group
Yeah.
like you guys that are well organised. You know, you can't just have 3 or 4 people come at you. You need waves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
waves.
there's 3 big factions on our server as well. There's us, a group called Liberries, and a group called Dam, and that stands for Dark as Midnight. They're cannibals. But we have
Dark
well,
as
nice
Midnight.
customers.
Nice.
yeah, Dark as Midnight. And
Dark
Liberries
as
like a
Midnight is-
football.
Oh,
They're quite a well-known faction, Dark as Midnight. They go
Yeah.
all the way back to PC from like 2 or 3 years ago as
Yeah.
well.
yep.
Yeah,
They were on
few guys
PC,
from
weren't
PC, I think.
And they're on the
Keeps us on there.
God damn.
they're on 420 High Loot Trader too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me an escort and had a PvP war with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, good guys.
Dark as Midnight are well known, to be fair.
Yeah, that's hectic. That the
Well, good guys unless you're walking through Gorka with nothing but an apple and a bandana. Next minute you're in a cage and you're getting cut up for your meat.
They're actually one of our best customers on Unwritten, to be fair.
Yeah, I was gonna
We'll take them
say.
down there just to,
The slave trade and the cannibal trade come hand in hand.
works well.
Human trafficking and human delicacies.
Yes.
Ah, that's
The meat market.
that's hectic. That's absolutely hectic. And you can see a lot of this content on Adz's channels. So we're going to move on to Mr. Adz. Adz, what's the name of your channels? What sites you on? Give yourself a plug.
Adz Salem, and I'm on TikTok, Instagram, also on Twitch.
YouTube.
Well, I'm not really. Oh yeah, YouTube. That's the one. And then my stuff, whenever I post on Instagram, gets posted on my Facebook as well. So yeah,
On everything.
pretty much everything.
On everything. And we'll have
Yeah.
all the links to the videos. How long have you been
Yeah.
making content? Were you making content previous
So-
to the Third Order, or was that something that got developed inside the group?
Yeah, I didn't actually tell them about it for a little while though.
Oh, you
About
kept a
making
secret.
content, but I was on. Yeah, I was on. I think 2020. I started. January 2020. I think my first video post on Instagram I started on.
Yeah.
But then I took a little break for a little while. Then when I met Si, that's when I just started. Because I took a break. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get back into this. And then I built in Gorka. That's when I met Si. That's when I was doing my paramedic thing. And then yeah, it just rolled with it from there.
Just continued on.
And I eventually moved on to TikTok, where I had a bit of
Oh, you're killing it on
Bit of success
TikTok,
on-
man. Absolutely killing
Thanks.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
wrecking it on
they're-
TikTok.
Like
They're
a
so
rabbit hole.
they're really visually pleasing and they're funny and they're he's nailed it. Yeah, well deserved actually.
Yeah.
Well deserved follows and
nice one,
and
smiley.
views, man.
I catch a lot of
Yeah,
it on
definitely.
Instagram. I see a lot of his
Yeah.
videos up there. It's just the way you do your content is a league of its own.
Appreciate it.
Some of the points you make up on DayZ make you stop and think about your own little crew and
Yeah.
what you know.
That's what I try and do. Try and keep it relevant and
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
in your field. So, what type of content do you like to capture or put out? What is your favorite type of content?
ooh, that's a good question. I do like making the meme stuff. To be fair, just keep it relevant.
I like the meme stuff that you post. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're cool.
Yep, it's all the...
Yeah.
Did you choose the meme first? You choose the meme first and then work around it.
Yeah, I'll
Actually.
I'll usually find something that's trending on TikTok and then try and integrate into DayZ. But I help Sai and Nicole here with the editing for their videos as well on TikTok.
Yep.
He's
But
very
they
good
come up
at
with the ideas and
editing.
I'll do the editing for them.
Because
yeah.
they all... I know Nicole's on TikTok. I've seen a lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
all filmed by Adz.
Come on,
Yeah, I'm the cameraman.
that's it. So I was going to say, is like I occasionally get dragged into with my friends about being an actor and sitting in a cage with a gag so she can film whatever disgusting thought that comes into her mind. Do
And
you?
that's before I start filming.
That's before we start filming. That's just on private time. What is? Do you guys get? I suppose dragged into being the actors and the stage
We're
crew
actors, yeah.
Every day.
every day.
Every day. Right,
Every
video
day.
time. Let's go. Nah, it's
Yeah,
good
because
though.
I noticed
we like it.
I noticed you have different camera angles and stuff. So do you do it as a collective, or are you always the cameraman at?
I'm always the cameraman, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you ever see ads, right? If you ever see ads in one of his videos, it's not ads. It's somebody in his
Well, it is
kit.
ads.
It is ads. It is 100% ads, but 9 times out of 10 it's somebody's just put his kit on. Stand there, do this. Right, sound, don't worry.
Look up, look higher. You're not looking high enough.
Yeah,
You need to
you're
look
not looking
higher.
high enough.
No.
Yeah,
Move that way.
it takes a lot to be
But
fair.
he gets his videos done. He gets his videos done, and his videos are some of the best that we see on TikTok at the moment, to be fair.
Oh, they are the best.
Well,
Absolutely.
And of course,
Yeah.
that brings a lot of light to your faction as well. Not only,
Yeah.
that enemy side of it where people want to take you down and stuff, but also, notoriety. People, they drop your name. I've known about you for a while.
Yeah.
A lot of people know you in the community, so, sometimes you got to do that little bit of acting to, and video editing to help support your faction. But yeah. That's
it.
That's good to know that I'm not the only one who gets paraded around for 15 seconds of fame on TikTok. Which I love, by the way. I'm not saying I don't love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he loves
Oh,
it.
we all love it. Like if Adz has got a video idea, we're all 9 times out of 10
Yeah,
usually
they're all
good to go
for
for
it.
it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it without these guys, to be fair.
yeah, that's
I appreciate
Yeah, you got a
it
good thing
to be
going.
fair.
That's really good.
Yeah.
yeah, like every lead singer, there's got to be a massive crew behind it to keep that frontage going and to keep that front man running. So, like a big shout out to my crews that always help me. So I definitely hear what you're saying. What do you find is the hardest part about creating content or streaming in DayZ?
Ooh. So at the moment, I'm sorting out a PC for my streaming.
Yep.
But it's the capture card. You need a capture card if you're going to stream DayZ.
Yep.
Just unwritten where because everyone has to play in game chat, so you just catch so much more of the game chat when you're on a capture card. But I'm just not there yet with it. I need to get it all sorted. Been saying this for so long now though.
Yeah. So
What do you
That's
need,
one
man?
thing I'd say.
What do you need? DM me. I'll fix you
I've
up.
got.
we're the experts. We're the experts.
I'll definitely get onto yours.
We've banged our head against
I've
the
actually got a
wall,
video.
the desk.
Very private video on how to do it.
Stop
I
sending
can
your
send it to
feet
you if you
videos to our guests. I told you that.
Oh, these don't have feet. These ones don't have feet.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
So, for all the content creators out here, who do you look to in the streaming world or the community as an inspiration for your streaming?
Another good one.
And that goes for...
It's a trick question. He's totally baiting you. You've got to say the greedy peasant.
Greedy peasant.
No.
Yeah.
No. Mine Smiley's
You know
got a
what I
gun.
really do like watching though? What? When I'm in work, I'll always end up watching day one streams.
Yep.
No, on PC. I do like a lot of the day one streams. Also, I don't know if you know Peachman 5.
Yep,
Peachy.
Peach Man. Yep.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, Peach is a good one. But there's there's just a lot of the day one streamers. I do like.
Yeah, I'm a big fan
That's
of
another
that.
reason why I got to PC and go on them.
Yeah, that no base.
You can flick through Silk as well. I
Yes.
do like Silk.
Silk. And then...
That's how I end up finding about Smiley as well, was through, do you remember Baked Moose?
Oh, Moosey. I love Moosey.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a legend.
He is. I was in his stream, and then I think Smiley gifted him a sub. And then I got the sub for the gift, if that makes sense.
Oh,
And
really?
then, yeah. Weird I remember that, to be
Yeah.
fair.
That was a while ago. He hasn't streamed for a long time. Little Moosey.
Yeah.
we
I
miss
still
the
keep
old
in
Moose.
touch. We still,
Yeah,
we still
I still
DM
chat
each
to him
other.
every
He's
now and
funny. Yeah, he's a funny
Good guy,
little
man.
dude. Love him. Yeah. No, good times.
And it's funny how that sort of thing progresses, and people are connection through other people, especially in the DayZ community and streaming. And
Yeah.
now you can't get rid of Smiley; she's always harassing you. I feel for you. I understand that.
It's harassment. He calls it harassment. I call it love.
That's it, it's bruv.
He says I smother him. I don't understand what that means.
That's it.
He says boundaries of personal space all the time. I still can't
Nah,
work
never.
out.
Nah,
Play
she-
Speckles, you'd
Never
be good.
understood.
She does-
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's past.
I really thought cum was coming out on that plate. I really
Yep.
did. I really
Yep.
thought.
Oh, well.
He's got another story if you want about Soggy Biscuit.
What?
Oh, we
we
need
love soggy biscuit stories.
that. You can ask that, and your co-host take over. I got one more run.
Yeah, I might actually. I might switch out. I'll switch out one of my questions for a cum story from Sai. Can I do that?
Yeah.
No, just
As long as-
ask about the lions or something. Don't ask about cum. I don't want to do the cum one.
Oh,
You
oh,
heard
we're
the
gonna
lady
ask
from the
about
beginning.
cum.
She wanted cum and blood.
He said, "What type of story would you like?" And I said, "One that has cum and blood in it."
And
He gave
gave
me-
her
I got
the
a shit
one that
story
did
there.
not
Shit story.
include
You got a shit story.
You got
but
Speckles.
It's a shit story. You got Speckles, man. Speckles
I got
is good.
Speckles. It was a great story though. It's totally, thoroughly enjoyed it.
So, what's your current goals with content creation, Adz?
Good question. Just keep growing my channels. Really, that's all I've been doing, because I was posting on TikTok for such a long while. I wasn't posting anything on my other socials, but I'm trying to build up the rest of them, to be fair, to similar kind of levels where the TikTok's at. But keep posting the TikToks every other day.
Yep.
I try to anyway.
Yep.
Keep it growing.
Keep it growing. Keep that channel moving, and then hopefully into a lot more live streaming.
Yeah, definitely. That is what I want to get into as well. Live streaming
Yeah, very nice.
and helping everyone else grow their channels as well.
Yeah, and help the other guys move along.
Yeah.
And
Well,
as you
yeah.
do, support your group.
That's
Yeah,
it.
grow as a group.
To be fair, he is always supporting the group. There's a few of us
Oh,
who've
yeah.
got a TikTok channel, and he'll put just as much effort into his videos and his channels as he would do into mine or into Nicole's or anybody else that's got a channel. He'll put just the same amount of effort into that as well, which is brilliant.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I wouldn't be
Yeah.
at the followers that I've got at the moment if it wasn't for Adz, because I'm terrible at editing, and Adz knows what to do and where to go and how to do it. So, which is brilliant
Yeah.
from him, to be fair. Which inevitably just draws us all closer together.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
and sometimes
absolutely.
there's no instruction manuals on, how to do it. And sometimes when you've got that information,
No.
it's also rewarding to be able to pass it down to your friends and the people you
Yeah.
roll with.
Yeah, because I do all my editing just off my phone. Most of the time it's when I'm in work, to be fair. Editing on my phone.
Have a good job then.
That's it.
Have an interesting job.
To Adz's boss, he didn't mean that. He was just he's just chilling.
Oh, no,
They
she
know.
definitely knows.
Hey, look, I don't know
Exactly.
anybody else that spends, an hour and a half, 2 hour lunchtime just doing DayZ things. I don't know anybody
Oh,
like
no,
that.
I don't know
I don't
either.
know what breaks I do once at the desk.
Nope.
Cracking on with it.
No, I'm not.
Gotta be done.
Nope, it's not. It's not a good thing. It absorbs your life, but it is absolutely quality content. So we come up to the part of the show where we like to test our guests. This week we've got our halftime show. So behind me you can see all sorts of contraptions. If you stand right on the edge of the water, you can see there's a jump at the end of the pier with a little pontoon sitting on the end, out in the middle of the water.
We have had a nice little go at that.
I hope you've had some practice. We're going to run a little competition between the faction to see who's the first person to land a car on the pontoon. It doesn't matter which one you use or what car you get on, but you have to be standing on that pontoon to win. And first one to do it will be crowned our winner of our halftime show.
Should we put Q on there too, so they can hit him or what? Just putting it out there.
You can't get... Well, actually, I was thinking... yeah, you go in the
We have to
water,
play one of
lady.
our games as well.
What's
The crossbow game.
Oh yeah, I want to play the crossbow game.
the crossbow game?
I have to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll tell me about the
secret.
crossbow game when they came in. They
We play
basically you put a heap. Oh, you go ahead, Ed. So you explain.
No,
what
you
it
tell
is.
him. Well, you tell him. You tell him.
So you put everyone in a tent, and then someone stands on the outside with a crossbow and has to randomly shoot it at the tent. You get someone.
Oh,
Take turns.
Everyone gets a
Taking a
turn though,
shot.
bro. Everyone gets a
that's
turn.
that's
Yeah.
wicked. That's going to be another halftime
It's a very
show.
fair game.
Yeah, I've got to pitch
Yeah.
that for a halftime show. That's an easy setup too.
Hell yeah.
110 crossbow. But you guys can come with me. But you guys, time starts now. As the rain pours down, we watch our crews do their thing. So, let's explain what needs to happen. They will take cars and drive them full pelt and try and land them on the
Like
platform.
day, wouldn't it?
Can it be done? Yes, it needs to be. I got it done with a Humvee. Oh. Oh. Close.
Rah. Did you see it? I love how it had that little spin on
Little
it. as it
spin on
sunk
the
down
end.
to the bottom.
That's it. Skilled. Remember, if you see anyone swimming, shoot them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Rah.
Bum-bum.
How many turns do they get?
Oh, they got probably about 5 minutes to land it. Oh! Oh, that was close. Nearly had it. Third run. Definitely been practicing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
oh.
put that handbrake on. You gotta put that handbrake on.
That's it. You just gotta you gotta roll it onto the roof. I hit it with the Humvee right on the edge and just folded over onto my roof. That's not cheating. You just have to stand on it. That's why we put the rules like that. Max speed. Here it goes.
Go, go, go!
Oh, definitely not max speed.
That was like watching a soft one.
Yep,
That was just like, that was a softie. That was a semi.
that was a semi. Come on, warm it up. Give it a rub. Get it over.
Rub it. We want a nice hard landing.
That's it. Someone nearly got it. There you go. It looks like we got. It's going to Gunter. The Gunter again. He knows it's got the goods.
Yep.
Oh, overdone it.
And these Humvees, mate, too heavy.
That's what I got it. Here we go. Oh, he just
Oh,
got
you did?
Yeah,
You did get it with the Humvee?
I got it with the Humvee. Yeah, the way you got to do it
okay,
is
take
you
it
got
back.
to. I just put it in neutral, backed it all the way up, floored it, and then just dropped it, and it hit the front and rolled
Ooh, got a bit of
over.
a fishtail happening.
Oh, there we go. Got some skill in it.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
promising.
I'll
Oh!
Oh,
No!
did it!
You got to stand on
That's
there.
it.
You got to stand on it.
No.
Yeah.
Come on,
No.
Rob. Land the car.
No, I said you got to
That's
stand on
perfect.
it. You've got to be standing. This is going to help him.
No.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh! Can he get out? You're on.
Out and
You got to
stand
get
up.
out and stand. I
What,
will-
so they're still going to be alive?
Yeah, they don't have to be in the car.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I can see turning. Get out of the car. If you can get out, get out.
Get out of the car.
That's it. You win.
You win if you get out and stand on it.
Don't shoot him.
Is he alive though? I don't think he's
Yeah,
alive.
he's alive.
Rob. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, he is.
yeah. We got door. He just can't fall out.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what the other side looks like. Oh, the Humvee's coming. Oh, yay!
Oh,
Done.
Oh, winner.
There's our winner right
Oh,
there.
winner.
Right there.
Look at
Wow,
you go.
that's
I did
still not
it.
standing on the car though.
Fuck yeah, you did.
There, no.
Good job.
That's it. Get on that car.
Yeah, there we
There we go. All right. We're our winner for the halftime show. Nicole, well done.
Did we get to shoot it out? That just helps to get back to spawn.
That's
It's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and someone just took out all the rest of the cars.
take it away, Q baby.
Right. Alright. So, it's always the same question every week for you wonderful folk. We'll start from left to right, shall we? So, where's your favourite place in DayZ? That one place where, even if you're not in a faction, you just love to visit and go and live and hang out at.
I think we all know the answer to this, and I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
all
same
same
answer.
answer.
That would, yeah,
Same answer for
Selena.
everyone, huh?
yeah.
Selena Ghost. That's
Zeleno.
home.
Zeleno.
Yeah.
So what's the main reason for Zeleno? Is that just where the faction's always based at, or are there any underground reasons why?
We understand
the base
and know-
location. Yeah, we know it like back
Zeleno,
far on.
yeah. We know it at the back of our hands, every building, everything.
Got call outs for it
Then-
all as well, so
The landscape, the woods, the
Yeah.
fields, everything. We know everything.
we were there for so long.
Right.
But there's a
That's
little
like a-
base location that we picked near the hospital. All have our own rooms in there as well. Obviously we have the courtyard as well. The courtyard. It's just the perfect base for us anyway.
Hmm.
We don't
No, I
actually
don't
live there
quite
on
believe-
Unwritten though.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was because it was
Yeah, I know
already
Zeleno
claimed.
quite well. Yeah, my favourite places are GM. So
Oh,
Zeleno
yeah.
was always my loot town.
Bloody neighbours.
Right down the hill.
Can you
Yeah.
take over the persons whose claims Zeleno in Unwritten?
Oh yeah, yeah. They have a conquest tower system. They've got a really good code on there. It's called I'm Mad Drone. His name is German coder. But some of the stuff he's got on the server is crazy. So they've got conquest towers all the way around the map. But so you can activate these towers. You go underneath them. You throw lit torches underneath the towers, and then on the Discord it'll activate and say which tower's being taken, and it'll show you a picture on the map saying it's being contested.
What the
And then
fuck?
it's so crazy the stuff you can do. You can write notes to people as well, but Xbox will send you a message when you write on these pieces of paper. It's got notice boards all the way around the map, and when you go to the notice board, you do like a watch animation, is it, Si?
Yeah, watch animation, and then
Yeah, you do the
it'll
watch
bring up
animation.
the notes on the notice
The
board.
cha- Yeah, there's a channel on the Discord. And you'll get put in it for
Fucking hell.
15 minutes. The coding's actually unreal on the server. Some of the stuff he's done.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
So you can ping other players as well. So if I wanted to speak to you, for instance, I can send you a ping on the Discord, and it'll come up on
No,
your Xbox
You-
to
yeah,
what
you get
channel
the
to
radio
go
in your
to on the
hand.
radio.
it's radio in hand. And
Bruv.
There's
is
no
it
there's no
watch
meta allowed
animation?
in the server, so you have to strictly
Yeah.
use these methods to communicate.
To speak to
Yeah.
people.
That's one thing
And
that I
anyone who-
really do like about RP, is that it all has to be in-game, you know?
Yeah, the meta side of it.
Hmm.
So good. But they've got with the conquest towers as well. When you own a tower in that location, you'll get pings. So if there's a helicopter crash, it'll tell you which helicopter crash is in that area and stuff. Because they're basically radio towers that you own. So it'll come up on the Discord. It'll say like Elask, and that's like a helicopter. And you get like police crashes, trains, and what's the other one? Military convoys.
Convoy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
There's
very
loads going on.
Fuck, man.
it's heavily, deeply coded. I believe the coder himself uses what's called a code crawler, which is actually he's siphoning the code out of the game himself to be able to make these
Yeah.
things happen. Very, very high-tech coding.
Yeah, he's a really smart guy.
Yeah. Especially the stuff where you conquer these towers, drop your flag down, and then your flag's on their next restart.
It's not, yeah, it'll spawn out next reset, but if you go on the Discord, it'll tell you pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
And it's on there. And the map updates by itself as well. It tells you who owns which territory.
Yep.
Crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
Damn.
That's epic, yes.
Bruv, we gotta get
Oh,
over there
yeah.
and try this shit out.
I've already got a character
Oh, yeah.
registered.
Yeah, you need to get on that. Smiley.
Just saying,
Yeah.
bruv, you're behind the
I
times.
think I do too on Unwritten.
Yeah, no, I've just been like, yeah, I know.
It's-
but
it's
I
got a
always,
form.
It's
It's got an entry
I scare
form.
away a little bit from RP. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Forms, you know, it's me and forms. That's why I never do. You know, I join the Discords and I'm interested, but I don't want to. Q, you fill out the forms for me, bruv. Fill out the forms for me.
if you give me a
yeah,
message,
yeah.
I can get the answers all for you, but I know a few of the admins
Yeah,
like me, a few of
someone-
them don't. So
Then someone just do my homework for
I
me.
I
Do my
filled out the
homework.
form
Oh.
for my dad.
What does your dad play?
My dad and my little brother and my uncle and my older brother all play.
Oh, shit.
They don't play with
Ah.
us. but they all
Family
play.
affair.
What? All play? And they all play like DayZ on
They all play DayZ, yeah.
Unwritten.
No. My older brother and my uncle play on PC, and my dad and my younger brother play on Xbox, but they don't play on the servers that we play on. My dad, I got him to join the group, and he went, "I didn't run into anyone," and I was like, "Dad, you was only on it for an hour." On low part.
Oh yeah, an hour of DayZ time is like 5 minutes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All
Exactly.
right, young
Barely
lady.
did. You've got,
Wow.
you've got a shovel and a
You've-
shotgun in that
Muddiness
time.
begin.
You've actually got
What are you talking about?
you've actually got family members who want to talk about DayZ with you and discuss DayZ.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
love it. I'm like, "Oh, Dad, we went on a base raid. It was absolutely stacked." He's like, "Oh my god, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
How awesome would that be, sitting around the dinner table talking about base raids? with your fam. That's awesome. All right. Well, okay. I did admit this the other week. What do you say? What is the right way? Do you say you're on the wagon or you're off the wagon? What is that? Which one is it? I think I've fallen off the wagon.
You're falling off the wagon.
You're trying to.
I fell off the
When you're
wagon
trying
as
to-
well. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you did?
Oh shit,
mine's
you know
like.
this English slang.
I bloody smashed the wagon to pieces. I don't know where it's gone now.
Yeah, well, the wagon's gone. Okay, my wagon's gone. I have a porn addiction. I was doing really well there for a while, and it sort of
Fucking
came
go,
back.
Gil.
I came back last week, and yeah, you know how it is. It's just it gets.
Oh fucking
Gets, it sort of starts affecting you in real life, day-to-day stuff. Anyway, so I was watching this one the other day, and it's a husband and wife, and they get this college girl. And anyways, the husband's...
Sorry, that's me, you mate.
You doing a little tag team with the college girl? It's a
Yeah,
good time,
me
but...
sorry, get as fucking, you know.
So the husband's fucking the college girl, and the wife is she's filming it, right? And she's getting all up in there, and she's getting all the close-ups, so you can watch the, penis go in and out and stuff like that. And anyway, she's doing she's patting her and stuff and telling her she's a good girl, and she goes, and right when she's right about to come, and she goes right up to the college girl's face, and she goes, hey, baby girl.
Oh yeah,
And she goes, look at me when you come. Look at me in the eyes when
I'm
you come.
looking.
So, my question, I think this relates to a question somehow. I totally just didn't
Yeah.
Fucking sounds a bit off topic if you ask me.
Yeah.
I sort of just wanted that. I totally didn't want that for my wank bank later. Anyway, that's my question. No, just joking. So,
What was the question?
the question is, when you're making your movies, your little home movies that you guys do, tell me about a time that was actually like a memorable moment, like a funny time or something
shit.
that fucking went down.
I got a good one for you.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear from Grog.
Yeah.
This is our
You better hang it,
late.
Grog.
This is our late arrival, Grog.
Yeah,
You got to kick him with his.
I'm liking him.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't here. So basically, when me and my girlfriend, we were having a, sexy time. We were having a good time and that. Fucking she
Groggy.
shot a cucumber. What?
Zucchini, carry on.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fucking eggplant, mate. Yeah, basically, my girlfriend tried shoving a cucumber up my ass, and that would have bit, it's a bit hard. It's not very nice.
Oh, you didn't enjoy it then?
What?
You didn't enjoy it?
No, it was a little fucking, I'm more of a like tomato person, or a fucking apple. Not really a cucumber. It's
Change.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't really know, mate. Nicole, I think you're fucking a bit drunk, mate. That ain't me.
Can I keep this one, Brad? Boss, can I keep this one?
Yes, you can have it.
When have you ever asked?
Oh,
When have you ever asked?
That's the first time everyone's ever wanted to keep me. Okay, I'll say with you.
Oh. Oh, is it weird that I'm blushing? It doesn't. You know what? No one's ever made me blush before.
Oh,
You sweetheart are gonna be my new favorite pet.
You just feed it. You're just putting fuel in the fire here.
Yeah.
Carry on talking.
I'm glad that you guys have got one like we've got one. Well, that's all I'm gonna say.
I am nothing but fucking retarded. I am a fucking idiot, mate.
But put an LAR in his hand and put him
Oh,
in
we're
the
gonna
3v1
get along
and he's
real
gonna
well then.
smoke people.
Yeah, that's it.
You fucking said it, darling. If she said it, that's all on her, not me, mate. That's her choice, not mine, mate. I can't keep going
I
on
love
like
him.
this. Yeah,
love
yeah,
him.
go on. Fuck you know, man. I can't keep going on.
What was the question? Sorry, what was the actual original question? If there was one.
It was what was like
That's-
a funny experience of
That
happening
was,
during a video.
that was
or
fine. That was the
along
best
those lines.
answer I've ever had.
The fuck did you do to him, Smiley?
I just told him I loved him. I just gave him love.
God.
Has he never had love before?
You're treating me, you cunt,
Oh,
man.
it's the
Fuck
boundaries
you.
thing again, isn't it? It's the boundaries thing. Come back. Come back to me. I thought we had a thing.
All right. Well, we're gonna get
Freshy question.
in the last part of the show. So we're going to talk about the update.
Then afterwards we can do the crossbow game.
Yeah, well, or that you can finish it with the crossbow game. There's plenty of games you can play.
No. I want to talk. I like the update. The update sounds good.
Yeah, I thought that.
What interest does your faction have in the latest update? Is there anything in that sort of appeals to you guys with these new bags that are coming out, the new melee situation? Will you fear the mace and the sledgehammer now?
Indiana Jones has one.
Yep, 100%.
The fire axe is going to be the main weapon I'll be using, because I do like a zombie killer, to be fair.
Yep. Nice.
But yeah, you'll catch me wearing a fanny pack in a few videos.
Rocking the fanny packs.
Smiley, kiss your sword.
That's
Oh, yeah.
it.
Yes. Yeah, that is it.
What
All right.
what are you looking forward to in the
Well,
update?
me personally, it's the bags and the new sounds that are coming in.
You've been on the experimental server a bit though, haven't you? Trying out that battle arena.
Yeah, we were on it
That was too smart, man.
last night, and we went from a dead server to 9 people just brutalizing each other. Absolutely brutalizing.
I've never actually been on the experimental.
I tell you, there's nothing like the old school one-hit knockout. It'd be like,
Oh,
good
yes.
night.
Ah,
God, I miss that.
that
so
was
much.
so funny. So funny. So what would you guys like to see in future updates to sort of help your experience as a faction?
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't
That's
realise
a
I
good
was
one.
self-muted.
There's one thing that I'd really love to see on DayZ. It's like a train push cart.
Yes.
There's a whole train track system in there all the way around the map. I think that'd be like a really good addition.
The little
Just
pump
a little push
cart
that's
where
like
two
yeah,
blokes
two
either
blokes.
side. Fuck oath.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
And leave the train wrecks
I
in
want a
there.
pink helmet.
You want a pink helmet? Hell yeah.
Pink
Yeah,
helmet.
they should bring in a pink helmet.
Yep. Pink
I
helmet.
reckon that'd actually be a
More-
popular
And
item.
more female characters.
With long hair. Female characters with long hair. I
Yes.
want long hair.
The
Yeah,
guys
why
get
can't they give us
19
hair?
options. Yeah,
Look,
like
19 options.
Is
Zombie
it 11?
apocalypse.
It might even not
You
be that.
don't want long hair, because then a zombie will grab you by the hair. Come on, have
The
you ever watched
option to tie
Zombie
it
Land?
up.
Yeah, we could tie it up if we want. Maybe we want the option of
We can have
tying
it
our
down
hair
on
up.
the weekend.
That's it. You could do hat styles. Why couldn't you put
Let your hair
a
down.
rather than a hat, you get a
Yeah.
hairband, and it goes
Because
either
we
in a
don't want someone
ponytail,
pulling
or
out
pigtails,
ponytail anyway.
or
We want someone pulling out ponytails.
pink army boots.
Whoa! Hey up, yeah, he is. Fucking hell. I'm
Smiley,
only
Can you drop your
young.
sword for a sec, please?
Guys can
Yeah,
shave
there
the
you go.
beards. Ladies should be able to shave the legs.
Not you.
You know what?
Get rid of the
Actually,
flies.
you know, you got that dude that grows his hair. I mean, why don't we just have a chick that grows her hair?
Yeah.
You know, and she can
Exactly.
get the knife out
What
and cut
about
it if
a
she
mullet?
wants.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
get a
go
mullet.
all Jane and shave your
And you
hair
can
off.
cut
Yeah,
it to
like a
different
mullet.
Yeah.
lengths.
But like the
Character
beard,
customization would be a
the
good
length
one.
of hair should be like a demonstration of how long the character's been alive. You know, imagine
Yeah.
imagine seeing a female character with hair down the back of her knees. You'd show respect. You know what I
From
mean?
the front or from the back?
Fucking
How
hell,
do
Gilbert.
leads?
Either. Mate, if it's
Throw
all
some
if
fat-ass
it's
long leg
if it's
here.
all platted into one, it's all
Rapunzel
good.
standing on it.
That's it.
You grow your own
Tipping over
pubes,
while
make
she
your own
runs.
ghillie suit.
100%.
Yes.
So we talked about a little bit about
Make
a
wigs. You could cut your hair off, make wigs out of the hair.
make wigs and give it to other characters.
Yeah, we want
Well, you can try on faces on
Yeah, you
could
on
dye them.
community. Community, you can
I've
change
seen
your face.
I've seen that trying on faces. Yeah,
Yeah,
mix and match
Pink
characters.
hair.
100%. So what was one of the key purchases that you did for your gaming experience?
Smell good.
The main one's got to be a Series X.
Yep.
You got to get a new gen.
I'm scared.
Yep, definitely got to get a new gen. Nah, don't worry about them. I'll tell you when the Fight Club will happen. They'll ponder around and wander around. You're making them nervous, rolling around with
It's
swords
okay.
again, Q. I know he's just taking care of the
Hey,
fly.
I just,
He's just taking care of the
Alright.
flies.
cleaning up their dead
That's it.
members, alright?
That's it. Keep killing each other.
Housekeeping.
Typical faction. But yeah, definitely a Series X. And of course, a PC and capture card for your streaming.
Yeah, capture card is a new one. Yeah.
What about controller-wise? Have you guys upgraded to the Elites or...
I'm on a Scum controller.
Yep.
With
I'm on
back
a
paddles.
elite too.
Back paddles for leaning and shooting. That's a given. I think a lot of us have got back paddles.
I'm on
Yeah.
a Wolverine
I have.
Ultimate Razor with back paddles.
Ooh, haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, you gotta have the paddles. Oh yeah, I've been looking at those ones, thinking about switching out my elite for the Wolverine.
I heard
Yeah,
the
so you
Elites
can-
don't have
Elites are
longevity.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah.
I've gone through. This will be my. The
I've
next
still
one I
not
get
set
will be
up
my
what the
first.
paddles do yet.
Yeah.
Just crumble bits of plastic, the old Elites. That's what I've heard anyway.
Yeah, they stick. You
Yeah.
get sick first quite bad, and then you get A, X, Y, and D laying up sticking quite a bit.
Yeah, nice.
I've never had stick drift, but the day it happens will be a very sad day for me.
Oh, I've had
Fuck's
it. It's so shit.
Some
I'll
people
let
just
that
put
one.
up with it.
Yeah, we've got a few guys in our group with stick
Stick
drift.
drift. Ah. It drives me
Just,
up the
you'll just
wall.
look in base and you'll just see people like that.
It's looking straight. Or they do the old, just slightly turn to this. Oh no, I'm stick drifting again.
Phil does that all the time.
Yep,
Beefy.
he's got it. That's it. Old Trip's not here. So your adventures in community service have been more often than official these days. Is the appeal
Yeah.
more content related, or is it a lot better and secure over in community?
I think it's the main problem I have with official. There's still alts. I know they've added in the alt timer, but alts, the duping, the glitching. I think there's a ladder glitch at the moment on official where you can basically server hop with any server anywhere you want just by standing on a ladder.
Oh,
It's fucking yeah. It's not great. So you could have a base in say Novaya Petrovka. Someone could be on a different server, stand on the ladder, server hop to that server, and they're in your base basically.
wow.
Crazy.
Wow. I wish the people that figure this out would work for DayZ. That way they could solve it
Yeah.
before it came out, but yeah.
Yes.
It's the
there's
corruption.
DDoSing as well and duping and just yeah. It's too much corruption on official. I know it's ruleless, which we do like because we do end up having quite a bit of issues with admins and stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, we are enjoying the community side of it. To be fair though,
Yeah, 100%.
keeps everyone busy.
Well, that's part of the thing. I mean, especially with events and the extra add-ons you get with communities. That official doesn't bring. So, what type of servers do you get involved with in community? Is it? I know you just started with RP. What other ones do you like to delve into, either off stream or solo or?
I like the only up servers. I know that's where I bumped into use not too long ago.
Yep.
I do like the old
Yeah, that was a good
Don
time.
Sibley.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, number 2's out at the moment.
Uh,
People are traumatising themselves with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got pretty far on it, but it does take a lot of commitment to get up there. I do like it though.
100%. What about the other guys? Do you guys venture out anywhere differently from the Third Order? Do you have a little sneaky
occasionally.
service?
Not so much sneaky.
Conquest, but not too common. Dedicate a lot of time to Unwritten, really.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, that's generally
Like,
what ends
there's
up
always
happening
something
when
to
you, yeah, when you're in an RP server. It does take up a lot more time because you become a lot really invested in it.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially when your character's a
Mostly
main.
on there cleaning up after these messy boys.
Oh, so you're what we used to call the base bitch.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
everyone's clothes that they drop, the
Bish,
fresh
boss,
birth.
bish.
No, we used to call them base bitch, not bish. That was before the bish time. And they were like our.
Hey, I like it.
Oh no! Well, we used to call them because they were the guys that used to start off when they were introduced to our base, and that's how we used to monitor people if they were a thief. You leave them alone with all the gear, you sort of know what's in there, and all of a sudden, if there's an M4 missing or food and low supplies, you don't really give a stuff about, but.
Yeah.
The LAR with the 2 clips that disappeared, and you were the last person in here cleaning up. You get a little escort out and a bullet somewhere and left to dead. But that's the.
It's a good idea, that, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just another little. Once again, one of these things that you learn as you test in players and trying to find valid ways to say, I can trust you 100%. Here's the code to everything. Keep us safe. All right. Well, we are up to the freshy question. Do we want to hear the Seho story, or do we want to?
Sai killed himself.
So we can't do the freshy question anymore. Well, see what happens when you provoke. Soggy Sayo
There's always one
stories
that ends up
on a live podcast.
Killing themselves.
Well,
maybe one of the other ones have a story. Actually, do you have maybe you could ask them a love boat?
Is there any
David
questions
story or something like that?
from chat that they want to ask these guys?
Oh yeah.
While they run through any stories. They probably don't want to tell any of their stories, Smiley. You know what it's like. You got to get a campfire going. You got to get the mood, the vibe.
We got a campfire. I did. I've been tuning them all. I've been sweet talking them and gave them a fire and
stared deeply in the eyes and. We did have a couple of questions. Where did I see it?
There was a question from
the Lord Facepalm. How supportive are your partners, etc., to the streaming and time spent creating content and on DayZ?
Like your real life partners.
Yeah.
Oh. Questions about the idea that I run a double life. Really? This is my double life.
In game and out of game.
No, it does take up a lot of time, especially when you've got family and kids and stuff. It does eat into a lot of that time as well. But then got to reserve the right time at the right moment to get on and help support the group, I guess.
Yeah, it also
gotta have that balance, huh?
It's like another family.
Partners and kids and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Because you're not just in game, you're also on Discord as well, and some of us know each other, or some of us communicate phone or text or whatever. So yeah,
you're getting raided.
We're never too far away from it. Yeah, we're never too far away from the game. Never.
Yeah, nice.
So you know each other in real life, some of you, do you?
So, yeah, a few of us do.
Yeah, see, that's
Oh.
cool.
Isn't that lovely?
That is cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Like,
Well-
you've met. They actually know what each other
Well-
looks like and stuff.
We were planning a meet-up. Enough, it's actually meant to be this weekend, but there's been a few issues of getting a place together. So we were going to get a Airbnb and get a barbecue going and stuff.
Oh, hectic.
And a soggy sayo
A
happening?
fat fire, beers. Sit around
And a
and bag
sayo.
it,
Yeah.
Oh, biscuit,
bag
sorry.
it,
They call it a biscuit.
bag each other out.
Yeah, that was the plan. But
Well, that answers that
Sounds
one.
Still on the
awesome.
cards.
That balance time.
yeah, it's definitely still on the cards.
Oh, I'd love to hear
either.
those stories afterwards.
Oh yeah.
What's the best group they've come up against? What's your best adversary that you sort of took the nod to and said, you know, that was good fighting, guys?
Well, at the moment we have another group on written called the Berries, who we've got an agreement with them that we won't raid each other, but we'll always fight over conquest towers, and we're on similar kind of time zones, and they're like a 10-man faction. We can pull like 10, 12 people. We just end up having big scraps over these towers.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's decent. They are really good fights, to be fair. It's always a close fight as
And
well.
they seem like a fun bunch. They're the ones that run in the tracksuits and
Yeah, the football
they
hooligans.
follow the football team. Yeah, have you seen
Yeah.
those TikToks, Bro? Have you seen them?
Yeah,
They're really funny.
Mickey is called. Yeah,
No, I haven't seen them.
it's a good
Yeah.
one to watch.
I'll
on
send you
Instagram
one.
as well.
Send me
It's-
one, yeah.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
You'll love it. Yeah, you got to make sure you get the right football team. They'll ask you which football team you follow. If you don't
It's
answer
not very
correctly,
big, like
Arsenal.
you're dead.
Nah,
What is the answer?
Fucking
Nah.
Chelsea.
sorry.
They say
Nah,
they
the
say
old
Liberia FC.
the old
play a real
man's
team.
the old man's Man City. So if I go anything else against the old man, I'll be cast out of the family.
Oof.
Yeah,
Look,
Chelsea for the win, mate.
yeah, you fucking.
Fucking hell.
To be honest,
That's
I
rough.
really don't care. But back when I was a young fella,
Yeah.
there'd be a lot of yelling and screaming during the soccer season.
Oh yeah.
It's football.
Whatever you want
We've
to
got a few
fucking
guys who are
call
big
it.
into
Yeah, they call it football
Yeah.
over there in the UK.
What do you call it?
Soccer.
They call it
Soccer.
soccer. They're like Yankees, the fucking Australians.
Well, we've got like four football games going on. We've got Union, AFL, and League.
Right.
So for them to, step out and take a shine in the sporting community, we call them soccer.
Yeah, and the goddamn you know what? The goddamn UKs, they took out our girls, our Matildas the other
Yeah.
day. They were like, now we don't get our public holiday.
Uh,
Thanks very
yeah.
fucking much.
Now we've got to go to
We get our
work.
Public holiday.
Fuckers.
Yeah,
Well,
we
pretty
got
hard
a
to
holiday.
work.
3-1.
That's
Yeah,
it. Cost me
yeah,
cash.
it's like-
Public holiday.
Cost
Do
me
us a
cash.
solid. Do us a-
And take one for the boys down here in convict
The
land.
finals today, no?
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, Sunday later on tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, later on tonight.
Yeah, in Australia.
Yeah, it's gonna be hectic.
I know one of the girls that plays for the England football team that's gone over to Australia.
Oh, well, when she gets back,
Oh,
you slap
really?
her and say, "Oi,
Yeah,
You-
she's called Katie. Katie Zellum. I
Katie
think I went to
Salem."
high school with her.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, you know
Is
what?
she a lesbian?
Claim to fame.
It's
I
No, it's just a legit question.
No, it's not.
That's a fucking, that is, you know, you are, no, that's not allowed.
I just want to know for my own personal
That's
curiosity.
it. Stop picking up people on the podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's it. Wait till the show closes,
He goes.
and then wait. All right,
Does she like a finger?
we're
What?
we're,
Okay,
we're,
sorry.
we're gonna move on to our last
think
question
it's
of
on
the day.
Wikipedia.
That's it. We're gonna move on to our last question. Bruv, get your mind out the gutter.
How many fingers does she like? Just curious.
That's
Right,
it.
Curiosity.
That's it. She likes all 10 of them on her fucking hands.
She likes all the fingers.
10 what?
10 fingers.
Fingers.
On a
Yeah, well,
hand.
you've only got 8 fingers.
Oh,
yeah,
here it is.
What? In your face.
If you've got 8 fingers, then that's on you, all right? Stop getting them cut off. All right, so with the faction, when you find a freshie, I know you're slave trading at the moment, but if you weren't slave trading, what's the rule when it comes to freshies? Do you kill them? Do you murder them? Do you take them under your fold? But be careful, once this question is answered, if you're watching, you've got guns pointed on you. So I don't mind if you guys stand up and get your guns ready, because they will open fire as soon as you answer.
No, bro. Everyone just
on
calm
unwritten,
down.
on unwritten,
All right.
it's the main thing we do. If they're fresh, they're going for the slave trade experience.
They go for the experience.
Oh.
But if they,
Is
what
that
about
the-
unofficial?
Is that the answer? Tell us. Is
What
that
about-
the answer?
Official.
Is that
It
happening?
does depend
It
on-
depends. If there's no mic, no life, I think that's a given.
Yep.
That's it. That's it.
But-
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it
that's the
depends
answer.
on
That's the
the-
answer. Ah!
Yeah, you got nowhere to run, Q. Mow him down. That's the way to do it.
Oh, it's on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's on.
That was our podcast for today. I would like to thank our guest, the Third Order, our first faction on the podcast, absolute legends, and of course the content creator ADKCue. Adz Salem, that's the other creator. That's our co-host, Mr. Distraction here. So yeah, big shout out to the guys for coming out. You can see all the links in the description of the video. Of course, this is the Peasants Podcast. We are here for the community. I'd like to thank our guests for coming out. Our chat for absolutely running wild, absolutely wicked questions rolling off. If you want to get involved in the server and come and shoot these guys, that goes out to our little troll that we had. Flexion in chat. Yeah, if they only take the time
Rob.
to read
these
what's
ones know
going
how
on.
to shoot, man. They know how to shoot.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're
They're
fucked.
killing us all.
What's this breakdown these sort of kids?
I told you not. I told you not to bring them up. You stirred them.
There's one here. Ah! Get out of here.
That's
Say
it.
my fibbers.
Oh, you see? Take
So if you want to come and join, you're more than welcome to, ladies and gentlemen. Come in, crack on with these guys. They're going to be here for a little while. Probably biffing on with these people. Oh, broke a leg.
Shit.
There's a leg break.
That is the podcast done and dusted. We'll see you next week.